Alright, sorry about that. I ran out of space. Memory. So we got the Saint, and we don't have a combo. I guess at least we have a PC. But typically, when I lose to the Big Bad Wolves, it's a loss to the Saint. So far, so not good. I don't want Stan right here, right? That's the last thing I really want, is Stan. And there's really nothing I can do here about that. Um, so I did get lucky that I got a Hank, and I honestly, like, it's a really mean combo zap, but in this particular situation, it's good that he comboed, because it gives me a chance to get moving on my slot 3, and there's absolutely zero chance of me not being able to penetrate. Because eventually these farts or these let's go farts are going to get so mean that I cannot penetrate them. So what I did there at the end, I popped in my heal all 9 because it's a pretty big heal all. Then I put in Stan because he's going to also leech himself. So that's going to help me tremendously with my score. Now I'm just going to get my highest HP out. I am not going to get that heal for slot 2, so it's going to go down again. It's not the best score, but I'll take it against the Saint because he's a motherfucker. And sometimes he gets me. So hopefully he's a nice guy. Never talked to the guy, never seen him say anything, never seen screenshots of him in their chat. Which I guess is a lot better, they can say, for some people. Some people you wish you didn't see screenshots of what they've said. So he's probably pretty cool. Alright, so we got a Let's Go Fart to start, which I certainly could play. Let's Go Fart has some major staying power, so even if they opened a one-man musical, it's not that dangerous, to be honest. Or I could start with what would be a pretty safe, like, Stan. The only thing that doesn't make Stan opening safe is if they did like PCs. If they had Let's Go Fart PCs, things like that, I kind of want to get moving out and get my cripple somewhere else, like last match. So they opened up with a Stan. I would have had a Stan. I'm CM2, they're CM1, they're Mythic, I'm not. I don't think we would have done a whole lot to each other in slot 1. So it is whatever. So I did the PC. It's my big bad PC. You know, good HP. Good shield. And what I'm looking at right now is basically just ending the match, right? So I can pop this in. I'm going to do some damage. He could certainly block that slot, but I'll win in slot 4 next time if he doesn't. So I'll just go ahead and block here. It would be nice if Let's Go Fart died, but he's not going to. He's just going to take some damage. Oh, slot 2 gets the win. Not a good score. Not a good score. But it is a win. I mean, you can't complain that much if you get 10 wins, you know? Alright, so we got a opening combo here, which is nice. Now, it is still always scary to open with Hank, because they could one-man musical and I could die. So what I think I'm going to do is just play this little healing lady and then move on. Then move on and not pay attention to what item I'm playing and play the wrong one. But that would be okay. I'm just going to make Hank the next slot. Now that one-man musical is going to eat the shit out of... Oh no, he's not going to eat the motivate. It's too late for that. It's already set. So one thing, if you guys didn't know, if you set a motivate like that, this one-man musical is not hijacking it. That's a lot of shield. He's not hijacking it because the motivate was already set before the hijack came. The one-man musical would have to play first, and then it hijacks as that motivate is applied. So every turn it hijacks Craze because it acts like Craze reactivates, right, every turn. But the motivate only activates once and it sits there. Now, if my slot 1 dies and I play a new slot 1 there, and then when it goes to activate the motivate again, it will hijack it. So it's safe as is. So, I mean, I kind of accidentally played that item in slot 2. Like, I played the wrong item or what I was thinking at. But since slot 1 wasn't comboed, it ends up being perfectly fine, and I get 100. So, Bob Ross style happy mistakes. Not that big of a deal. Now, if One Man Musical was already down in slot 1, oh, I would have fucked myself hard right there. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the same thing. Just kidding. We'll play a mariachi now. We have the option. So this is kind of the perfect hand. You get the option of what you should do. You can play the Stan if it's going to be like a Gene. I can play the Hank. I'm not afraid of Stewie. So I'm just going to play the Hank and get it going, right? Because I want to make sure that I fuck that Stewie up. It's not the easiest guy to win. And what I'm going to end up preparing in slot 2 now is I was going to prepare this, right? But given the fact that he played Gene, I'm going to go ahead and switch on over to Stan. We'll pop over here. That gives me a chance for another Stan to counter that Hip Hop Bob. And now we're at the point of no return. 677s. So like I said, these are often going to be played on the outside because they're my highest HP card. Unfortunately, I don't get either of those leeches in, so we get a real bad score. So now that I'm getting, this is the first, obviously, guys, with the other videos you saw me rolled it, I haven't played this at all. And I'm pretty tired too, so I'm not, hey, cool, so CM2 activates now. See, I didn't do anything but restart my app. And now CM1 turns to CM2. But now that I'm getting the feel of this deck a little bit, I think that I might put in a little bit more Stan, right? And open more often with Stan. And then have Hank come in a little bit later. Because the jab is super safe. It's going to get through these shields. I shouldn't worry about it. And the Stan early on is super safe. If they try to craze win, they're not going to get it. So I really think that's the play. I'm losing points here because I'm playing Hank a bit early, I think. So I'm going to try that this match. Now, ideally, I would have been able to have more combo options and not talent show in slot 2. I'm starting to really not like this talent show PC here either. I think I'm going to change that for a one-man musical as well. So we're just going to keep on with the leechers, and part of that is because I'm hoping slot 2 dies. Now I really want to play this down to get some heals, and it does indeed look like slot 2 is going to die. And yeah, no, is Heavy Metal Haley is going to die, so it's going to be minus 12 down to 36. I'm going to have 37. Shit. It's not going to die, huh, guys? I'm a cripple. So it's not going to die. And then the turn after, I might end up winning the match. This is a kind of a sad situation. So I'm going to go ahead and start healing. Yeah, she's not even close to dying. She wasn't dying, and that was before I even registered the shield. I wasn't even doing the math with the shield, and she wasn't dying. So talent show there's not even fucking close to dying. So we're kind of in a bad situation now, where we're gonna win this match way too early. We're just gonna pop it off in slot 1. That Heal all 9 doesn't activate. So even when I played the stand in slot 1, I won too early. So let's immediately make some changes here for next round. Now that we've played 10 matches with this deck and we have a feel for what's going on right now. I have 4, 5 Hanks and a Roger and 3 stands. I'm gonna go with 4 Hanks and a Roger and 4 stands. Really, the only reason I have Roger in there, ideally, it's a late match play for these longer matches, where I can just get a fat stack of HP. And possibly, if for some reason I really do get stalled out and the match gets really long, the payback might actually help out. Who knows? And then I was going to take out Talent Show because I'm not digging her. And we'll go back to the PCs and we will throw in another one-man musical and we'll take that to the bank. Alright, guys. Looks like we got like 1,500 points or so. So, worst we've done against these guys for a couple rumbles here. I think this is the worst we've done for a couple rumbles. But no big deal. I have no idea who we get next. Ideally, S&M art drops on top of us and we get them round 3. Next round, maybe Kong FU. You never know. We could drop around the same. But we're probably going to get somebody like here or some shit. I don't know. I don't do that stuff. Alright, we'll see you then.